My name is Jennifer Pollom. I am the Executive Director of the Ocean Conservation Foundation and also Director of Conservation at Rainbow Reef Dive Center in Key Largo, Florida.
And we're hoping to see some good stuff today, but the reality is probably not.
The Ocean Conservation Foundation is a nonprofit based here in Key Largo that utilizes only dive professionals to do conservation work 7 days a week. It was really interesting to be on the reef with Fraser today, as he and I have seen the same reef month over month as the warming temperatures have affected the corals and the coral bleaching, so we've been able to witness it firsthand. Unfortunately, this year, the temperatures got so hot so quickly, the corals haven't had the time to recover, and it's continuing to be hot. Diving and tourism are such a huge part of coastal economies. It's something like 80% of the economy in Key Largo is directly or indirectly reliant on diving and tourism. People come down here to see the beautiful reefs, dive operators that are dependent on them, but then it's also the hotels and the restaurants and even the car rental agencies. The reefs are what bring people down here and what keep the economy running, and that's the same for so many coastal communities that are going to feel significant damage if the reefs really deteriorate. People forget that 35% of all marine species in the ocean actually spend some portion of their life cycle on the reef, whether it's they actually live there or they use it as a nursery. And most of the fish that you have on your table at any restaurant comes directly from the reef, snapper, grouper, all of these things. There are more than 1 billion people worldwide who rely directly on the reefs for their economic income or their main protein source, which is a huge thing. In the US, I also think people should remember that the reefs are really important because they dissipate the effect of hurricanes. So those reefs actually absorb all of that wave energy that comes in with the massive storms and alleviates the damage that happens on land then. So the billions of dollars of damage that we have with each hurricane that come through can really be reduced quite significantly if the reefs are healthy. And I think that's important to remember. The underwater world is amazing, and it's something so beautiful I wish everybody could be able to experience firsthand. Part of our mission is to be able to share pictures like this and education about why the reefs are so critically important to really everything on Earth, so that everybody can hopefully, if they can't come down and dive or see it firsthand, they can understand why the beauty is so important and why the reefs are so important. Today, I saw beautiful, healthy reefs in some places. So there is absolutely hope, but we have to maintain our discipline with replanting the corals, with regenerating the corals, with helping the reef in every way possible so that the reef can sustain itself. Even though some of it's still beautiful, we need all of it to be beautiful. You can help. We can all make a difference, even if you can't come diving with us. Donations to our organization go directly to paying dive staff to outplant corals and clean up the reef directly, 100%. You can donate to us or visit us and find out more information at oceanconservationfoundation.org. $65 will replant 100 corals. So any amount helps and goes a really long way.